Leaving Manchester Airport just over 2.5 hours later saw us landing in Majorca's Palma Airport. Transfers took about an hour and a half. We thought that we were on holiday in Cala Dor. In fact, it was a suburb called Cala Dor, a little disappointing as it turned out. Martha's, our apart hotel, was well up to standard, a veritable haven for young families. The rooms are of course apartments with self-catering facilities. In our case we had booked half board. Anyone, incidentally, who is a celiac, the hotel can provide bread and cereals, but check before you go. As you can see, the rooms are well appointed and they contain everything that you're likely to need. The hotel is a large complex, roughly oval in shape and bisected across its middle, giving 2 enclosed recreation areas. A resident group entertain each afternoon and evening in one of these areas. There are 2 outdoor pools and 1 indoor pool. Each area is served by a couple of bars. Walk through there to the front. Over here, more of the complex and the pool. Going into the sun now, right? And this is the inner complex of Martha's. That's below us is the indoor swimming pool, and outside is another pool. And the resident room. At the side of the stage, you can just make out the restaurant. It is self-service and a bit motorway style. The food was, shall we say, adequate. This is the main street in Cala Dor. It's not very big, with a limited number of shops and bars. The rule in the Cala Dor area is you can paint your property any colour you like as long as it's white. This is the best way to reach Cala Dor, unless you walk via the shortcut, and that takes about 3/4 of an hour. The coastline here is craggy and full of inlets. Cala Dor is separated from Agos by the marina and a long inlet, hence the long walk. It follows, therefore, that a coastal walk is really out of the question, nigh impossible in fact. There is a beach in Agos, about 5 minutes walk from the hotel. It is a U-shaped inlet about 200 yards wide but only has limited services. This is the shortcut to the marina in Cala Dor. There's some big boats here for Gara. The marina is long and narrow and crowded with some very expensive looking yachts. Walking round it takes a good 20 minutes. On the other side is the well-known Aquarius restaurant. Cala Dor has a symmetrical layout of tree-lined streets that criss-cross one another at right angles. There are plenty of shops, restaurants and bars to choose from. This is the heart of the main Cala Dor town. We are in Cala Dor, which is on the extreme outside of it. unfortunately for us. Here is much more violent. And yet more streets. There's a spa over there. No shortage of places to eat here. But look at this one. Trips out can be arranged. In our case it was our tour operator. We chose two, one to the capital Palma and the other a coastal road trip north to the old town of Cala. That is some private yacht, mentioning no names, but I think he is Russian. Not me. The monster olive tree there in Alden Ancient. We found this square by accident, quite nice in here. Wool coat park. Kind of the Royal Palace and the cathedral. And this, we are now heading for the old town of Cala. Oh, it's very old. It's a walled town. Most of the walls of it. We have taken you to some of the places we visited, but there are many, many more, like the Draven Caves of pretty Puerto Cristo, one of the largest underground lakes in the world. Or what about Manacor, the home of tennis's top player Nadal? Inca is famous for leather goods and is well worth a visit. Will we return? Yes, but not to Agos. We will leave Marthas to families with young children. We will go north to Puerto Palencia instead later this year.